What's going on, guys? Welcome back to TBM Sports. Joey D here again with a Tuesday, November 5th edition of NHL Pucks, Picks, Predictions, Parlays, Personal Plays. We got some best bets for sure on this Tuesday. Bigger slate, 11 game slate. Got quite a few I like right off the start here. Before we get to the picks, you guys know what to do. Head on down below this video. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let me know who you are rolling with on this Tuesday slate of games. Like I said, 11 of them. I got a 3-4 best bets, couple other leans, couple other games we'll get through. Let's get right to them. We're starting at 7 o'clock. We got the Bruins at the Maple Leafs. Projected starters, Jeremy Swayman, Anthony Stolarz for the Maple Leafs. I don't know here, really. We're just... Stolarz has been better in net for sure. Swayman, again, we've talked about before, he did not attend training camp. He was holding out for that big contract, 8 years, over 60 mil, got the deal, missed training camp, has come back and started a little slow, 4-4-1. This is going to be start number 10. I think this is about the time where Jeremy Swayman should be getting over the fact that he didn't participate in training camp, and he should start hitting his stride pretty well. So I do kind of like that angle a little bit for the Bruins here. And we're going to go look also over at our guys at outlier.bet. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that description below this video. Hit that link for your 7-day free trial for outlier.bet. But historically, the Bruins just absolutely dummy the Leafs. We're going back 12 games all the way back to November 2nd, 2023. Bruins have won 9 of 12, 75% winners. I believe you could see right here on the top right corner, the Toronto Maple Leafs are 5-10 in their last 15 games as a favorite. That's leaning towards Bruins. Bruins just dominate the Leafs. I think they're a better team. Swayman's got to get right here at some point. Big game on the road. I like Swayman and the Bruins. I'm going to lean Bruins money line plus 130. Maybe even lean a little sprinkle on Bruins minus 1.5 plus 280. Love that price. Plus 280 is a fantastic price. We're going to head right down the road here a little bit. We're going Pens at New York Islanders, 7:30 puck drop, and I don't really like too much here. This is more just a game where we're going to talk about a news update here. The New York Islanders are banged up with injuries right now. We got Matt Barzal just got designated to long-time IR, so he's out for at least 10 games, maybe more. He's going to join his first line mate, Anthony Duclair. So we got 2 Islanders first line forwards out with injury for long term. Also, Andrew Pelech and Alexander Romanov Ryan Pelech, Alexander Romanov are both out for a substantial amount of time for the Islanders. So we got 2 first line forwards, 2 defenders out of the top 4 for the Islanders, all going to be hurt for a while. I still have no faith in the Pens as a Pens fan, but all those injuries, lines getting shifted up, might be a little bit of adjustment for the Islanders. I would go little lean Pens money line plus 120, not a bad price. Moving on, 8 p.m., we got ourselves the LA Kings at the Minnesota Wild, and this is a game I like quite a bit here. So we got LA played last night against, man, I'm really drawing a blank. They played last night, against Nashville, against the Preds. And now they got to travel and play Minnesota tonight. Minnesota's already the better team, 8-1-2. Gustafsson is projected for Minnesota. Great start, 6-1-1, 93% save percentage if we're doing a little bit of rounding. Minnesota's got 3 straight wins. We got the Kings, like I said, travel, no rest. I think Minnesota's the better team overall. Stronger, deeper down the middle, better goaltending. This is a best bet for me. I'm going Minnesota 3-way money line or it could also be called in regulation winner. Got to win the game in regulation. Minnesota three-way. And I'm also going to take a little bit of a bet, maybe half of that three-way bet. And I'm going to fire it over on Minnesota -1.5 plus 160. Minnesota's covered the puck line 6 of the last 8. I love that. 3 straight wins. Let's go mini. Three-way -105. Mini puck line plus 160. Continuing on further into the Western Conference, we got an 8 p.m. puck drop. Utah Hockey Club headed to Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg Jets 11-1. Is it ever gonna stop? These guys are dominating. Connor Hellebuck is pretty much the same thing. They're 11-1. He's 6-1. Jets, we talked about this 2 videos ago maybe, and then they scored more. I said Jets were scoring 4.7, and then they dropped 7 goals in that game. So we got Jets scoring 4.9 currently per game. They're going against a 24th ranked defense. Utah has been giving up quite a few goals. Jets have cashed the over 6 games in a row. If we go take a look at our guys at Utah, I don't like the number at 6.5, but even if we are going, it's 6.5 on outlier over here. Winnipeg's covered 8 out of 10 to the over, and we got Utah 4 out of 10, but we're going to bump it down. We're going to go over 6. Take a couple of these against Calgary. That becomes a push. And there's one more in here. This one against Colorado, that was a loss. That's a push. So it takes it closer to 50% hit rate from Utah. Winnipeg is hitting over 80% over the total. You can see right here under insights on the right-hand side, the overs hit in 12 of Winnipeg Jets' 13 games versus bottom 10 scoring defenses. All over the over. I've been rolling with Jets overs for a while. This is a best bet for me personally. We're going to go Utah Hockey Club at Winnipeg Jets over 6 -110. Last game of the night, I really got my eye on. We're going with Lightning at the Blues. 2 teams that are starting all right. We got good goalie matchup for sure. It's looking like Vasilevsky for the Lightning against Binnington for the Blues. Maybe a slight edge to Tampa Bay in goal there. Tampa Bay is I'm a little confused about this one. So Tampa Bay is better than the Blues in almost every metric that there is. Blues also got just an absolute skeleton crew of a team. No Robert Thomas. Kasperi Kapanen is out of the lineup. There's one more guy I'm blanking on. But not only that, but Bolts have been rolling. They're scoring a lot of goals. The thing is I think Tampa Bay is hands down the better team for sure. But Tampa's rolling into a little angle that I tried to avoid a little bit. So we're going to have Tampa Bay's playing their 4th game in 6 days, all on the road. They're probably pretty tired. They're probably a little banged up. They want to get home to Florida. So usually that's a spot where I'm going to fade that team. I don't know if I got enough faith in the Blues to just straight up fade the Bolts. I'd probably have a small lean, maybe Tampa Bay Tampa Bay 3-way plus 105 would be a small lean, but I am best betting for sure over 6 -112 in Tampa Bay at St. Louis Blues. We got like 2 other later games that I figured I'd talk about, and not too much as far as plays, but more just like look ahead spots and whatnot. So at 9 p.m., we got the Seattle Kraken traveling to Colorado Avalanche. I don't like this spot at all, if we're being honest. The Avalanche have been bad, and the reason I'm bringing this up is we're going to start to see a little bit of a bounce back, I think, from the Avalanche. And deep down, I know the Avalanche are a fantastic hockey team. They haven't been playing like it as of late, without a doubt. But they've been so injured the whole way through, and we're gonna find probably in the next 2 weeks we're gonna get Colorado starting to get into full form. So they just got Arteri Lehkonen back from injury, second line center, automatic, just instant boost to the Colorado Avalanche. Valerie Nichushkin, playoff MVP, just playoff stud, is coming back from suspension on November 15th, apparently. That's another thing to look for. Gabriel Landeskog is potentially in the pipeline to return captain for the Avalanche. Avs are going to get a lot of guys back. Something to keep an eye on as maybe we start their poor record, kind of gets a good price on the Avalanche as they start to return for some injuries. Make sure you guys keep a little look at that. And last thing I got on my list here for the evening, last game of the night, you got the Blue Jackets at the Sharks. Kind of just a game. But we are getting the return of Macklin Celebrini, first overall draft pick this year for the Sharks. Played one game, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points in your debut. Not a bad start. How you doing? But he is going to return from injury, so definitely interested to see what he's able to do against the Blue Jackets. Excited to see another young, very talented, high-end offensive player in the NHL excel and succeed, and wish him health and the best. So that's it for me on November 5th, Tuesday. A little bit longer video. Tuesdays are generally a bigger slate. Before you head on out of here, you guys know what to do. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment what you think about Tuesday's picks. As always, if you're riding with TBM Squad here, everybody, good luck us. Appreciate you tuning in to the channel. Check you guys tomorrow. Thanks.